Hi, I'm Shauna Bradshaw, drmomhd, and thank you once again for joining me. I really appreciate this. Okay, so we've been talking about colds and flus, and this video segment I'm going to show you some simple, natural ways to prevent colds and flus from entering your body and taking over. We just finished having a wonderful holiday season, the Christmas season, and that is a time when people actually take some vacation time and they get sick. And why is that? Well, we've been under stress and our bodies get overwhelmed, and once we're finally finished the stress, all of our adrenaline is actually pumping just before the event, and then we have a letdown. When that letdown happens, that's when the viruses come at us. So you have to make sure that there are a few things that you can do in order to prevent that from happening. Number one, you want to make sure that you're eating really, really well. If you have all the nutrition in there, then your body is taking what it needs in order to build up its immunities properly, and you will do just fine through this holiday season. If that is not happening and you're enjoying those sweets and everything else that are out there, there are other things that you can do. The one thing that I like to do during this time when there are viruses out there, and remember, I see a ton of these viruses coming in my door. I look after little ones, I look after adults, and I see colds and flus constantly. So one thing that I like to do is increase my vitamin C and increase my vitamin D. My vitamin D has been, number one at trying to get the immunities boosted up, and it's really good that way. Vitamin D3, most of the vitamin Ds are D3 anyways. You can take it in a gelatin form, you can take it in liquid form. Liquid form is made with oil of oregano, with olive oil if I'm not mistaken. It's grafted into olive oil, infused into it, and then you can put it on anything. This is something that you can drink with water, orange juice, whatever. It's fine that way. The drops you can put on, you can put in water, you can put it in orange juice, you can put it in fruits cut up, just so that your kids will have a little extra. Because we live in a climate area here in Canada where we don't see the sunlight all the time, it's really important to build it up. The best way to get your vitamin D is obviously through having your skin unexposed to sunscreens or anything like that for 15 minutes a day in the summertime. Spring, summer, and a little bit in the fall there tends to be a better time for us. We're outside, we're more active, we get all of the vitamin D we need during that time, but our body uses it up quite a bit. So in the wintertime, I do recommend that everybody take vitamin D if they are in a cold climate like we are. So I boost my vitamin D up to 2,000 international units when I feel that there's something coming on. And I feel like, oh my goodness, I think I'm getting cold, I got the sniffles, a little bit of a runny nose, my headache, I never get headaches anymore. So, when I get a symptom of a head throb, I'm thinking, something's happening. The other thing I like to do is boost up my vitamin C. This is a chewable kind that's made with all natural juices instead of any sugars. I really recommend that because the last thing you want to do is add more sugar into your body, especially during this time. Sugar can help lower your immune system, so I really would encourage you to find natural ways to sweeten your products as you continue on so that you're building up your immune system. So vitamin C, I boost mine up to 1,500 when I feel that I am not, when I've got something coming on, when I'm not feeling very well. Normally it's about 500 for an adult. It's a lot lower for a child, but a chewable kind is the way that they like to go. So I'm not recommending this product. I'm just saying that this is a product that is out there that you can also use. The other thing that I like to do is build up my iron supplies. And in order to do that, when I first feel that I've got a cold happening or a sore throat or whatever, I like to take my Ferrum Frost tissue salt. And Ferrum Frost tissue salt in a 6X is really, really handy. It is a tablet that you can hold in your hand. Most homeopathic remedies you cannot hold in your hand. The tissue salts, though, you are able to, and you take about 3 times a day. But that's only when you're not feeling 100%. Okay? If I still don't feel good and it's nighttime, I tend to take my oil of oregano. This stuff is potent. It stinks to high heaven. Some people really, really like it, and boy, I give kudos to you guys because I can't stand stuff. But it does work. What I tend to do is I put 3 drops of oil of oregano on the arches of my feet, put my socks on, and take off to bed. If I wake up in the next day and I feel like I've got a sore throat or something else is coming on, I will actually get 4 ounces of water, put 5 to 10 drops of that in the water, drink it all down. It tends to burn, so I really caution you here. And then I follow it back with lots of water because it does burn my throat. It burns my tongue, burns my throat, can burn your mouth. So you have to be very careful with this product. I don't recommend that children actually ingest this. What I do recommend is that you put it on the balls of, or the arches of their feet, and then put socks on them. You could do that twice a day for the children. For yourself, though, if you feel that you can tolerate it, then go ahead. Take 5 to 10 drops in some water, and away you go. I don't recommend that you put it strictly, solely in your mouth. You can, but you could be burning some taste buds there. So just be very cautious of that. Oil of oregano is really good. The other thing, too, is if children get a sore throat or you have a sore throat, instead of using Vicks, what I tend to do is I take the oil of oregano and mix it in with some more olive oil, and I can rub it on my chest. It will have a burning, more cooling sensation, and you can also wrap a sock around your throat if that's conducive to you and what you feel comfortable with. Some people don't like a sock wrapped around their throat when they're not feeling well. Those are just some of the suggestions that I have right now for you and how to prevent getting cold and trying to thwart it off as it's coming on. First off, definitely increase your nutrition and definitely look after yourself. Take those moments for yourself. Enjoy some time to yourselves. And remember that there are an arsenal of products out there that can help you naturally get through the cold and flu season. So, if you do have a cold and flu, what do you do in order to prevent it? That's next video, so please stay tuned. Also, please follow me on Twitter and at my Facebook page. I would love it to have your suggestions on my Facebook page, letting me know how you guys prevent colds and flus. One lucky follower will get something nice from me. I will give you the heads up. It is going to be my 5 most recommended remedies that no household should be without, a little guide that goes along with it, and so I'm looking forward to any of the suggestions that my followers have out there. So once again, I'm Shauna Bradshaw, drmomhd. I really appreciate you following me, and I hope that you check out my website. Take care.